What up, guys? Another beautiful day in Colorado. We got a bluebird today. Today we are going to be running Kingston Peak. I'm about to meet up with my buddy Trent. He just got his Bronco back from 3D off-road, so he did a bunch of work on it, and today is going to be the first time that we are taking this thing out on some dirt. So really excited to see how it goes. Pulling into his house now. New Bronky Bronc.
For my tie rod.
What up, pimp?
What up, dog?
Here she is, huh?
Yeah. What up, guys? From Trailsafari here. We're gonna just got our build back from 3D off-road, and we're gonna go put it on the trail and see how she does.
The people that know what trail we're running might know what the rock's for, but the ones that don't, stick around and you'll see what we're gonna do with this rock. So we gotta bring a rock to the trail today. Trent's gotta find one from his property out here.
It's our Indian grave burial site. Chief Wanna-Wheel.
Chief Wanna-Wheel is
Chief
here?
Wanna-Wheel is buried here a long time ago. It's too big.
All right.
You know? It's a little big. That's kind of a cool one with the moss. I think I dig it.
Looks good to me, man.
I think I dig it. Let's take that rock.
We got 2 rigs, we got 2 rocks, we got a bunch of hopes and dreams, ambitions. Getting pretty beastly right now,
It's
bro.
pretty beefy. It's pretty fucking beefy.
Trent broke the screen on one of my walkies first day we had it, so now that's the only one that I let him borrow. Here you go, buddy.
We are headed over towards Rollinsville. We're gonna start the trail in Poland, right near Rollins Pass. We're gonna take that up over a shelf road and split this out right at Kingston Trail.
Today we'll be going up Mammoth Gulch Road outside of Rollinsville. This intersects with Kingston Peak and summits at a whopping 12,032 feet above sea level. The trail is rated a mandatory 4 in difficulty, with the most complicated parts being a high alpine switchback section just before the summit and a steep climb just before the Loch Lomond overlook. It's good to be back out on the trail. These few months in summer always seem to go by too fast. We are reaching the most ideal time frame in Colorado, when the days are long, all the passes are open, and we're free to explore. In Rollinsville, Colorado, we turn onto the Moffett Road. This road is shrouded in Colorado historical significance. It used to be a highway for the profitable gold mines, and at one point connected Rollinsville through the infamous Moffett Tunnel to Winter Park on the other side of the range. Alright guys, we just turned off onto Mammoth Gulch Road. We're about to hit this trail. We got the rigs lined up. We're gonna air down these tires. Trent, what are you working on over here, buddy?
Again, the Thor's Lightning Rapid Air 4-tire system. Get them all 4 at once, real quick.
Things are sweet. They just chalk right onto all your tires at one time. You got hoses that run, and then they got this Thor's hammer right in the middle. You can connect all 4 of your tires. Just crack one valve, air them down. You got a gauge on it, so you know that all 4 tires are gonna be the same pressure and equal across the board, and you can air down lickety split, son. With our tires aired down, we set off. The trail immediately begins to climb a wide shelf road with some pretty epic views of the Continental Divide. out here. We're making good time. We're just to the intersection right now where we're gonna turn off and we're gonna go start heading up to Kingston Peak. We got James Peak in the background. Everything's looking pretty legit up here. It's a beautiful day. Got a little bit of clouds in the background, but overall it's just been nice and sunny. So hopefully it follows us all the way to the top. So we're starting to get a little bit of elevation now. Starting to get up above the tree line. We're officially in the alpine tundra area.
I'll get the bird down if it's great.
Sweet, bro. We can roll. All right, now we're definitely above tree line. We're out here on this little shelf road, the last little bit of Kingston before we reach the top. Should be at the summit any minute. I think we got like less than a half a mile left until we're at the summit here. So we got a couple of switchbacks. The sun just kind of poked out for us after a little bit of rain there. So yeah, we're cruising to the top right now. So yeah, man, we're up here on the top of Kingston Trail and just under 12,000 feet up here on the summit. Some really rad alpine tundra that we're in. Got peaks all around us, and man, what a great day of wheeling, bro.
Great day, man. It's cool. The clouds broke for us last minute. We're lucky, man. It was nice, and we had this nice little shower to rinse the mud off the cars and look out towards the storm, and then we got blue skies the other direction. So we're gonna drop down into Idaho Springs, go get a little lunch, and prepare to hit Virginia Canyon on the way home.
And dude, what about that last little switchback area? How cool was that?
It's kind of cool, right? I think they call that Gatekeeper. I'm not sure, but I think that section's called Gatekeeper.
Tell you what, man, I had a blast coming up that. That was super fun. Couple of little boulders that you get to kind of flex over as you're coming up that shelf road, and nothing too complicated, but it's always fun being on shelf road, especially up here above tree line. Views are always amazing. And
there's James Peak over there.
James Peak, yep, James Peak right over there. Standing as tall as ever, dude.
Let's see if we can get a good view of Lac Le Monde on our way down.
All right, so there are some fighter jets screaming over top in the distance right over here, just bombing these peaks. There's two fighter jets that are just ripping through. You might be able to hear them. Man, thunder in the valley when those bad boys come rolling through. I'll tell you what, that was cool. We got one more little climb before we get out, but look at these views, man. Holy smokes.
Yeah, the final climb.
This last section of the climb is known as Mailbox Hill. It became one of the more challenging sections of this trail just because it was pretty steep and rocky. 4 Low will climb you right up it, but we are removing a few loose rocks in the process. So up here, part of the deal is that there's a giant rock pile, and you got to add your rocks to the pile. You get extra points if you bring your own rock. So, got the rocks here. Add them to this rock pile. The wind is howling up here. I'll tell you what. Woo, there goes my hat. All right, here's the rock pile. You first, buddy. Got my piece of quartz that I brought from my house in Bailey, and we're up here on the top. I'm gonna put this right on the tippy top of this rock pile. All right, there's a guest book up here. So this is my first time up here. I'm gonna sign this guest book. Here we go. Guest book is signed, rock added to the pile. Now we can go get some chicken wings. James Peak now in our rearview mirrors, we descend downward towards Idaho Springs. It was another great day out exploring Colorado. Please like and subscribe, because if you like this video, you'll love where we go next.